Welcome everyone to your Best Years Yoga. It's Alicia Bliss, and I invite you to roll out your mat and join us in this supine, which means on the back, stretching sequence that is geared towards safely and effectively gaining flexibility in your hamstrings, inner thighs, hips, and lower back. The key to opening these tight muscles in the body is to continue to practice. This is one of my favorite sequences of postures that you can use before your workout or at home to loosen up the body for the rest of your day. There is no better feeling than freeing up those muscles from the tension that could cause injury or uncomfortable stiffness. Enjoy the slow, effective stretch, and remember to breathe and just do your best. We'll start lying down comfortably on your back, preferably on a mat or a flat surface. You can even do this in bed. Start to breathe, nice and slowly, inhaling through the nostrils and exhaling through the nostrils. Nice and controlled, conscious breathing here. This will set the tone for your slow, efficient stretching here. Inhale the arms overhead. Stretch out long through fingertips and heels. And exhale your right knee in towards your chest. Take your hands to your shins or behind your knee. If you have sensitive knees, take the grip behind your knee. If not, taking the hands interlaced at the shin is a great option. Breathe here. And notice a stretch in your hamstring and maybe in the glute here, possibly in the lower back. Go ahead and lengthen through the bottom leg. That means flex out through that foot and spread the toes, activating both legs here. Now take your right hand to your inner thigh or at your knee and allow that leg to come out to the right side of your body. We're going to stretch the inner thigh muscles. So this is dependent on how tight your inner thigh muscles are as to how far you can come down towards the floor. But keep activating through both legs to keep your body grounded here and keep flowing your long inhales and exhales in and out of the body. Feel the inhale rise up through the body and feel the exhale fall out. Feeling the knee coming back up and cross it over the body. Change hands. So now you have your left hand guiding your knee across the body. Keeping the shoulders grounded so the left arm reaches out from the shoulders on the floor. And focus your attention where you feel it. You might be feeling a stretch in that outer hip or low back area. That's a great place to breathe into. The focal point here is your breath. Good. Bring it back to the midline of the body. Now we're going to take hamstring stretch by taking your hands behind the thigh and straightening that leg up towards the sky. And while we're here, let's just rotate the ankle around. Feels good to roll that ankle around, moving that joint. Continuing to breathe all along the way. It does not matter how straight your leg is, by the way. Just do the best you can. Good. Right. Now bring that left foot to the floor and take your right ankle on top of that knee. This is a hip stretch. So you take your right hand and press the right knee away from the body. This is enough. Stay here. If you want more, bring both knees in towards the chest and interlace your hand behind the left thigh. Breathe into what we call the sleeping pigeon pose. If this is too much, then bring that left foot back to the floor and happily breathe into this hip stretch. Notice the shoulders and chest here. See if you can relax more there. The breathing doesn't stop. We continue to flow the breath in and out through the nostrils. Gently release out of this and place both feet to the floor. Straighten the legs and breathe. Let's come to the other side. Take your time to reach the arms overhead as you inhale. Stretch long, and when you exhale, draw your left knee in towards the chest. Decide which hand grip you want to take on your leg. Release into the shoulders here and just focus on the sensations that you're feeling in the leg muscles. Easy breaths in and out to release the tension that you feel. Stay present. Take the inner thigh stretch, taking your left hand to support the knee out to the left side of the body. Activate your bottom leg so that keeps you grounded. And breathe into what you got going on here. Great job. And support the knee to come back up through the midline and over, crossing the body. Take your right hand on top of that knee, crossing the body, creating a nice hip stretch here, outer hip, and possibly the lower back. Whatever you might be feeling here, as long as it doesn't feel like pain, enjoy it. It should feel stretchy, not painful. If ever you are to come into a stretch and you have a little edgy pain, please come right back out and just breathe. Remember to flow the breath in and out of the nostrils. As you move the knee back in towards the midline, straighten that leg up towards the sky. Take your fingers interlaced behind that thigh and roll the ankle around. Make slow, mindful circles. Just paying a little attention to that joint there. Activate the bottom leg to keep you grounded. Stay with it. Okay, moving into the hip stretch. Take your right foot to the floor, knee up, to place your left ankle on top of that right knee now. Take your left hand to that knee to press it away and stay here if you feel a hip opener. Right here is enough. If you want to move into the sleeping pigeon, please do so. And activate the feet. Spread the toes to protect the knees. And breathe into what you got going on here. Inhales and exhales. Moving away the tension. Release, easy, mindfully. Good. Now let's bring both arms to a T with the feet still on the floor here. The knees are up. We're going to take a knee down spinal twist. Take both knees to the left side of the body. Allow the right hip to come off the floor, creating a right side stretch for the lower back and hips. This should feel really good on your lower back. And you might even feel a little chest opening here if you have a tight chest. Try gazing over your right shoulder for a neck stretch and breathe deeply into your abdominal area. Move away the tension with that flowing deep breath. Twist or just wringing out the tension in the spine. So let's use your strong core to come up, knees up to the center and then over to the other side. Nice and slow, efficient movements here. No need to rush in yoga. We rush everything else. Let's slow this yoga practice down. Find a position with the knees to the right side of the body that feels really good. You want to feel a nice opening in the lower back and the hips, and maybe into the chest. Look out over your left fingertips and breathe deeply in your abdominal, ribs, and chest. Full breaths here. How deeply can you breathe through the transitions as well? Coming up with your knees towards the sky, straighten one leg at a time all the way down to the floor. Coming into the corpse pose from here. Simply take your arms in a low V with the palms facing up towards the sky and rock your head from side to side to loosen up any tension in the neck. You just want to rest your body here so that that deep stretch can sink into the body and allow the nervous system to restore here as you lie here comfortably on the floor. Breathe in and out of the nostrils. Notice the rise of the inhale and the fall of the exhale. Stay present here, focused on the breath. There is no better place to be, nothing to do. Coming out slowly, bend your knees, place your feet to the floor, and then draw the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little squeeze here. Roll over to your side when you're ready to come out. Press yourself up into a comfortable seat. That can look like anything. You get there, bring your palms together at the heart center, and just bow your head towards the hands as a gesture of gratitude towards your practice and time. See you next time.